Hi, this is Kavita Suresh Kumar, and in this video I am going to demonstrate how to build a NodeJS application Docker image and push that image to AWS Elastic Container Registry. I have logged into my AWS account. Let's go and check whether we have any repository exist in the ECR. Click ECR here. So we don't have any repository. Let's create one repository. Get started. So we are going to create a private repository. I'm going to give the repository the name as employee. Everything else looks good. So click create repository. Okay, a repository has been created. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, so this is my simple Node.js application which is available in github.com. So now I'm going to use a GitHub Actions workflow to build the image and push that to the Amazon Elastic Container Registry. Click Actions. Okay, so it is giving me a lot of workflow suggestions. Since we are going to build the Docker image, I'm just going to select this, click Configure. Okay, so but I'm going to push it to the ECR. So I'm going to make changes to it. I'm going to call it as push image to ECR. Okay, so here also I'm going to call it as a ECR.yaml. Here what you're seeing is the GitHub events. Based on the events, this workflow will get triggered. That is, whenever we are pushing any change to the main branch or create a pull request against the main branch, this workflow will get triggered. We can have multiple jobs, but we are going to have only one job for this demo, and the job is called build, and then it is going to run on the Ubuntu latest GitHub runner. Okay, and it has multiple steps. The first step is we need to check out the code, right? So for that we are going to use an existing GitHub Actions. That's why we are calling it as users. Okay, so the next step what we are going to do is, because we are not going to build the Docker image and push it locally here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use any one of the existing GitHub Actions. First we have to configure the AWS credentials. So what I'm going to do is, this is the GitHub Actions marketplace. So here I'm going to check for the actions, pre-existing actions. Okay, so but I want only the verified creators, so I'm just selecting that. Okay, so here I'm going to search for configure AWS credentials. Okay, have got one, so I'm going to use that. Right, so here you will see the examples on how to use all those things. So I'm going to get that information from here. My example is going to configure using the access key and secret key. So I'm just copying this. Okay, so this I'm going to add it here. All looks good. Region is West East 1. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to search. Next I'm going to search for ECR login. Okay, click this. Here also you'll be able to find all information on how we will be able to use it. Okay, so here this is login to Amazon ECR private, and then build and push the Docker image. This is what exactly what we need. So I'm just going to copy this, then I'm going to just paste it here. As part of this step, we are actually going to build and push it. Okay, so everything looks okay. I'm just going to change my repository name, which I created as employee. Okay, all looks good, and already I have created secrets for the AWS access key ID and the AWS secret access key, and my application requires a Mongo URI, so I'm just going to provide this here. URI. For that also I have a secret, so I'm just going to specify that secrets dot mongodb underscore URI. Okay, everything looks okay, good. So I'm going to commit the changes. So I'm going to commit directly to the main branch, commit changes. Okay, so this should trigger an actions YAML. Before that, I will go take you to the settings and I will show where I have defined the secrets and variables actions. So here you could see I have created 3 repository secrets. Okay, now click actions. So we could see the workflow is running, and now it is pushing the content to the ECR. It has successfully pushed. Now it is running the post run. So we could see the workflow has got executed successfully. Now let us go to the ECR, click the repository name. So we could see there is a new image which has been pushed just now. In this demo, we have seen how to create a Docker image and push that to the Amazon Elastic Container Registry using the GitHub Actions workflow. If you like this demo, please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching the demo.